What if I told you that 2025 will be the year that changes the MMO landscape forever? The next generation of MMOs is set to begin this year. It looks like we may be returning to the golden days of old-school MMOs because MMO mentality is changing for a long time later. So, join us as we count down the top 10 upcoming MMOs of 2025, ranked from least to most anticipated. Let's begin. Number 10, New World, Aeternum.
Island hiding in the dark of distant seas, where your destiny is shores of endless opportunity.
The launch of New World was far from smooth. Bugs, money duplication glitches, long queue times, and numerous other issues caused players to lose interest quickly. However, over the past 2 years, the game has undergone a remarkable transformation. Many of its initial problems have been resolved, and with the introduction of new updates and mechanics, the game has improved significantly. The 2025 roadmap promises to bring even more excitement, with new PvP modes, expanded maps, seasonal worlds, and additional content. This could very well be the year that New World solidifies its place in the MMO landscape. The early game experience in Aeternum is truly captivating. Its stunning visual design and immersive world are a treat for explorers. At the start, players can choose from 7 different classes, each offering advantages in specific weapons and trade skills. However, this choice isn't permanent. New World allows players to use any weapon and increase their mastery levels as they progress. This flexibility is one of the game's strongest features, as players aren't locked into their initial class selection. Each class provides starting bonuses in certain trade skills. For example, the soldier excels in weapon crafting, while the mystic has an edge in magic and harvesting. However, these differences become less pronounced as the game progresses. Once players reach level 65, the endgame begins. Here, the focus shifts to maximizing hard runes, which grant special abilities, grading artifacts, and collecting the best gear. Artifacts, in particular, are game changers, offering powerful effects that can completely alter a player's playstyle. For PvP lover, modes like Outpost Rush, Faction Wars, and the newly added free-for-all PvP Island provide plenty of action. PvE players can tackle challenging content such as dungeons and 10-player raids, which offer good rewards. Additionally, activities like fishing, crafting, and home decoration add a layer of relaxation and creativity to the experience. While New World faced criticism at launch for its technical issues and lack of content, the developers' commitment to continuous updates and community feedback has turned things around. The improvements in PvP balance and the expansion of content have earned praise from players, making it a title worth revisiting in 2025.
This wild land of unimaginable danger. They say no one lives forever.
Number 9. Quinfall. Quinfall is an ambitious MMORPG that was announced in 2023 and recently entered Steam Early Access. Developed by a relatively unknown Turkey-based studio, the game has sparked both high expectations and skepticism from the MMO community. The developers have made bold promises, claiming to include nearly every MMORPG feature imaginable: sailing, sea monsters, sprawling cities, instance player housing, world bosses, dungeons, and a vast array of life skills. The game offers 10 distinct classes, each with 2 subclass options, allowing players to tailor their characters to their preferred playstyle. For example, the Hunter class utilizes animals and nature-based abilities, while the Blood Master specializes in weakening enemies with bleed effects and damage over time mechanics. One of Quinfall's standout features is its weapon mastery system, which replaces traditional class systems. Each weapon comes with 2 unique skill trees, such as an attack-focused tree or a defense-focused tree, and as players master these weapons, they unlock special abilities that can dramatically shift the dynamics of combat. The game world is dynamic, changing with the seasons and time of day. Seasonal shifts also impact gameplay mechanics. Some weapons may become more effective at night, or freezing effects might come into play during snowfall. Another intriguing feature is the pet system, which allows players to raise and evolve their companions. This creates a Pokemon-like experience within the game, offering long-term goals for players to pursue. For PvP enthusiasts, Quinfall includes random PvP events, faction wars, and open-world PvP activities. However, players who prefer a more relaxed experience can focus on exploration, crafting, or other non-combat activities. Once players reach level 50, they transition into the grading system, which unlocks powerful equipment and abilities, providing a new layer of progression. Quinfall is undoubtedly a game that promises a lot, aiming to combine a wide range of MMO features into one package. Whether it can deliver on these promises remains to be seen. Stay tuned for more updates on Quinfall and other exciting games. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Number 8, Perfect New World. Perfect New World is an Eastern fantasy MMORPG that stands out with its stunning visual quality, fast-paced combat system, and expansive world. As a sequel to the 2005 classic Perfect World, this new iteration takes a more modern approach while retaining the essence of its predecessor. Currently, Perfect New World offers 3 main classes: Galeblade, Berserker, and Mystic Sword. Each class brings a unique flavor to the game, catering to different playstyles. The combat system is built on free targeting, allowing players to seamlessly combine ground and aerial attacks to create dynamic combos. Timing your abilities correctly can produce different effects, adding a layer of strategy and depth to battles. One of the game's standout features is the Spirit Beasts mechanic. By absorbing these mystical creatures, players can harness their powers and even transform into them. Each Spirit Beast comes with unique abilities, enabling players to develop diverse strategies and adapt to various combat scenarios. Character development in Perfect New World is highly flexible. Players can experiment with multiple class and ability combinations, allowing them to craft truly unique playstyle tailored to their preferences. The game world feels alive thanks to frequent random events. These events not only offer unique rewards but also keep the gameplay experience fresh and engaging. For PvE lovers, Perfect New World offers a variety of content, including dungeons like the Lost Temple, which emphasize teamwork, and Indiana Jones-style escape sequences with challenging boss battles. Areas like Mechanopolis introduce puzzles and parkour challenges, providing a refreshing change of pace. On the PvP side, players can engage in guild and faction wars to control regions or test their skills in arena battles. If what I've described so far has piqued your interest, Perfect New World might just be the game for you. Number 7. Soulframe.
That is a choice only you can make.
Soulframe stands out with its themes of protecting nature and restoring balance to a corrupted world. This unique project combines an open world with ever-changing dungeons, offering a fresh take on the MMORPG genre. The game's combat system is primarily melee-focused, featuring a variety of weapons such as swords, axes, and spears. Each weapon comes with its own unique skill tree, adding strategic depth to battles. Mechanics like dodging and parrying are also integral, making combat both dynamic and engaging. Players can discover weapon parts scattered throughout the world and bring them to a character named Tuvalcane to craft new weapons or enhance existing ones. Over time, Tuvalcane becomes more skilled and can even add special effects to weapons, further customizing your arsenal. In Soulframe, classes are represented by unique arms called pacts. Each pact offers distinct abilities and playstyles, allowing players to tailor their experience. The game also incorporates magical abilities into its combat system. For example, the O Tempest class wields powerful abilities like fireballs and electric fields, while the Fey Pact class utilizes mist screens, ghost birds, and petrification spells. Magic is everywhere in this game. Character progression in Soulframe is tied to both combat and crafting. Players can upgrade weapons and armor, unlock new abilities, and craft equipment using collected resources. However, crafting processes are time-intensive and progress in real time. Some items can take up to 24 hours to complete. Visually, Soulframe is stunning, with impressive nature designs and lighting effects that bring its vast open world to life. The sound design further enhances the experience, especially during boss battles and exploration. NPC voice acting is also top-notch, giving characters distinct personalities and making the world feel more immersive. Currently in the pre-alpha stage, Soulframe is being continuously updated based on player feedback. The development team is highly active on platforms like Discord and Reddit, actively considering player requests. This level of engagement is a promising sign for the game's future.
So wield it.
In 6th place is Blue Protocol, Star Resonance. A game that revives the spirit of the original Blue Protocol, a title once highly anticipated. But if anime-style graphics, open-world exploration, and dynamic combat mechanics appeal to you, Star Resonance might be just what you're looking for. Star Resonance is a follow-up project developed by Tencent after the original Blue Protocol was discontinued. While it retains the original universe, the game rewrites the story and updates the mechanics, offering a fresh take on the beloved formula. For fans of anime-style MMORPGs, Star Resonance is a strong contender. One of the game's standout features is the addition of wings on characters' backs, allowing them to ascend using wind currents. However, this mechanic has sparked some criticism, with players arguing that it doesn't quite fit the game's overall atmosphere. The combat system in Star Resonance builds on the foundation of the original Blue Protocol while introducing further enhancements. Each class comes with its own unique abilities and ultimate skills, ensuring diverse and engaging gameplay. Dungeons and boss battles in Star Resonance are designed to be both challenging and rewarding. Bosses, in particular, feature special mechanics and weak points, preventing fights from devolving into simple button-mashing contests and adding a layer of strategy. Character progression in Star Resonance focuses on both combat and exploration. Each class has its own skill tree, allowing players to customize their characters to suit their preferred playstyle. Additionally, the crafting system plays a significant role in the game. By collecting resources, players can craft new equipment and enhance their character's power. Currently in closed beta, Star Resonance is being continuously updated based on player feedback. The development team is highly active on platforms like Discord and Reddit. Taking player requests into consideration is a promising sign for the game's future. If everything we've discussed sounds appealing and you're on the hunt for an anime-style MMORPG experience, Star Resonance might be the perfect fit for you. Number 5, Aion 2. Developed by NCSoft, the highly anticipated Aion 2 is finally set to meet gamers. NCSoft has officially announced that the game will be released in 2025. As a major source of excitement for fans of the Aion series, the game promises numerous innovations, both visually and mechanically. Additionally, the company confirmed a global launch strategy, meaning there will be no content delays between Korea and other regions. Players worldwide will gain access to the game simultaneously. One of the most iconic features of the Aion series, the flight mechanic, has been significantly enhanced in Aion 2. The producer of the game, NCSoft, revealed that flight skill will no longer be restricted to specific areas. Instead, it will be seamlessly integrated into various aspects of the game, including combat, offering a more dynamic and engaging experience. The world of Aion 2 will also be vastly expanded, featuring a more open-world structure compared to its predecessor. Players will no longer need to rely on constant teleportation between regions, allowing for a smoother and more immersive exploration experience. The game will include a mix of familiar cities from the original Aion and new locations to discover. Another standout feature of Aion 2 is its classless equipment system. This innovative system allows players to switch classes based on the weapons they equip, providing a more flexible and customizable gameplay experience. This approach encourages experimentation and adaptability, catering to a wide range of playstyles. NCSoft has emphasized that Aion 2 will place a strong focus on PvE content. The game is designed to offer a PvE-centric experience rather than prioritizing PvP, which is excellent news for story-driven players and those who enjoy cooperative group content. The progression system is built around exploration and growth, meaning players can level up not only through combat but also by exploring the world and participating in various activities. Combined with its global launch strategy and innovative classless equipment system, Aion 2 is poised to stand out in the modern MMORPG landscape. Number 4. Corepunk.
An MMORPG where magic meets science and interdimensional travelers become part of each other's stories as they explore, survive, and thrive in their new home.
The first thing that stands out about Corepunk is its departure from the hand-holding approach of modern MMOs. Unlike many contemporary games, Corepunk doesn't guide players with marked quest objectives or NPC indicators. Instead, players are expected to explore and discover everything on their own. Additionally, you must physically visit an area to unlock its map, bringing back the old-school figure-it-out-yourself vibe of classic MMOs. One of Corepunk's most distinctive features is its MOBA-style combat system. The game uses a click-to-move mechanic to control your character, and most abilities are designed as skill shots, requiring you to predict enemy movements to land attacks. This places a strong emphasis on prediction and calculation skills, especially in PvP scenarios. Each class comes with specific abilities and an ultimate ability, making combat a dynamic mix of positioning, timing, and strategy. Character progression in Corepunk offers both vertical and horizontal advancement. There are 6 different classes, and as you level up, you unlock new abilities and passive traits. Additionally, the game features 8 distinct skill trees, allowing for deep customization of your character's playstyle. Crafting plays a significant role in Corepunk. Players can gather resources through skills like herbalism, mining, and woodcutting, and then process them using crafting skills such as alchemy, weaponsmithing, and construction. Artifacts and runes, in particular, provide substantial boosts to your character's power. The game offers a mix of PvE and PvP experiences. In the open world, you can engage in contested zones where you can fight other players and steal their resources, where team-based battles take center stage. Endgame content is packed with a variety of activities, including world bosses, dungeons, and extraction modes. One standout mode is Extraction Prison Island, which operates on a high-risk, high-reward principle. Players must collect valuable resources while battling other players and striving to survive. Currently in early access, Corepunk has faced some criticism for performance issues, particularly with combat animations and overall fluidity. However, the developers are actively working on improvements based on player feedback. We hope these issues will be resolved by the full release, delivering a smoother and more polished experience.
Use the fog of war to sneak up on your enemies and fight them together to claim victory.
Number 3, Dune Awakening. Following the success of the book series and films, the Dune universe is now making its way into the gaming world with Dune Awakening, a survival game set on the harsh deserts of Arrakis. When you start the game, you wake up naked in the desert with one clear goal: survive. The game's survival mechanics take center stage. From the very beginning, dehydration and heatstroke force players to constantly search for water sources and seek shelter in shaded areas. The game incorporates iconic elements from the Dune universe, such as the stillsuit, a special outfit designed to retain water. This suit reduces water loss, allowing you to survive longer in the unforgiving desert. Additionally, the ever-present threat of sandworms looms large. These colossal creatures emerge when you make too much noise, and they can swallow you whole if you're not careful. This mechanic adds real tension to the game, requiring players to move strategically and think twice before making loud noises. Dune Awakening includes the core mechanics of classic survival games: gathering, building, and combat. Resource gathering is done using a cutter ray, a tool that allows you to cut through rocks and other large objects to collect materials. Spice is one of the most iconic elements of the Dune universe, plays a central role in the game. It serves as both a valuable resource and a source of power. However, exposure to spice can cause hallucinations, adding a mesmerizing and surreal dimension to the gameplay. Spice also has a significant impact on combat. When your spice bar is full, you enter a state called Prescient State, which reduces ability cooldowns and increases your damage output. However, as your spice usage increases, your tolerance grows, making it harder to reach the next Prescient State. This creates a strategic balancing act, forcing players to weigh the benefits of spice against its long-term consequences. Dune Awakening initially offers 4 main classes: Mentat, Trooper, Swordmaster, and Bene Gesserit. Each class has its own unique abilities and playstyle. PvP in Dune Awakening is restricted to specific areas. The Deep Desert region is entirely PvP focused, where players compete for scarce resources. When entering PvP zones, players receive a warning, and in these areas, only carried spice, money, and some resources are dropped upon death. Equipment is damaged but not completely lost. Limited warfare zones are more PvE-oriented. PvP zones, especially those containing valuable resources like spice, become hotbeds of intense competition, pushing players to battle with environmental hazards and each other. In summary, Dune brings a full survival perspective to the MMO world, where you have to fight the planet itself.
Arrakis is a test. Few survive it.
Number 2, Chrono Odyssey. We've reached the second spot on our list, and it's none other than the highly anticipated Chrono Odyssey. This game stands out as one of the most different MMORPG projects in recent years. In Chrono Odyssey, players can travel across 3 distinct time periods between the past, present, and future. This feature not only enriches the storytelling but also provides unique advantages in combat and exploration. For example, during a battle, you can slow down, rewind, or even stop time entirely to gain the upper hand. Additionally, the game world evolves and changes over time. Exploring a region in the past allows you to witness how it transforms in the future, adding a fresh layer of depth to exploration. This dynamic world design ensures that players are constantly discovering something new, making every journey feel unique. Chrono Odyssey offers 6 different classes and 18 weapon options. Each class can switch between 2 weapons in real time, allowing players to tailor their playstyle to their preferences. While there are support roles like healers, every character has the potential to deal significant damage, ensuring that combat remains dynamic and engaging. Bosses in Chrono Odyssey are not only massive and powerful, but also highly strategic. For instance, a boss might open portals to fire laser beams or spin 360 degrees to catch players off guard. These mechanics emphasize that raids require more than just raw power. They demand teamwork, coordination, and strategy. Developed using Unreal Engine 5, Chrono Odyssey boasts stunning visuals that set a new standard for MMORPGs. The open world spans approximately 12 square kilometers, comparable to games like Skyrim or Horizon. The world is meticulously designed for both exploration and combat, and witnessing how it changes across different time periods is nothing short of mesmerizing. Finally, number 1. At the top of our list is Ashes of Creation. Ashes of Creation is one of the biggest MMORPG projects in recent years. I had the opportunity to experience the game firsthand, and while I initially had doubts, my opinion changed completely after playing it. So, what makes Ashes of Creation special? Ashes of Creation aims to deliver a classic and challenging experience, contrasting sharply with many modern MMOs that often hand everything to players on a silver platter or rely on pay-to-win mechanics. This game demands effort and strategy, offering a rewarding experience for those willing to put in the work. One of the most striking features of Ashes of Creation is its difficulty. Even enemies of the same level can kill you in just 2 to 3 hits, forcing players to think strategically from the very beginning. This level of challenge encourages grouping up with other players, making the game more social and interactive. However, solo players aren't left out. Classes like the Cleric can survive on their own thanks to healing abilities. Progression in Ashes of Creation is deliberately slow. Leveling up can take 3 to 4 hours when playing solo, and even in a group, it can take 1 to 2 hours. This slow pace makes every level up and new piece of equipment feel meaningful, contrasting with the rapid progression often found in modern MMOs. The game features an open-world PvP system, with events like resource wars, caravan raids, and world bosses triggering player versus player combat. Additionally, large-scale battles such as castle wars and node wars add to the game's epic scale. Currently in early alpha, Ashes of Creation requires a payment of over $100 for early access, which may not be suitable for everyone. However, this early access allows players to participate in the game's development. The development team is highly active on platforms like Discord and Reddit, frequently implementing player feedback and continuously updating the game. In summary, Ashes of Creation is a game that stands out with its challenging mechanics, slow but rewarding progression, and strong emphasis on community interaction. If you're looking for an MMORPG that values effort and strategy over convenience, this might just be the game for you. And that concludes our top 10 list of upcoming MMORPGs for 2025. The future of MMOs looks incredibly exciting. Which of these games are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming incredible games. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.